Welcome back to the YouTube channel Commentator Did You Know, where we continue exploring stories about geography, history, and culture. Today, we'll be talking about the Netherlands. But why this country? Because it serves as an inspiration among European nations. Progressive countries will be the next topic I cover, and you can also call this series Cherry. Among them is the Netherlands. When talking about the Netherlands, what comes to your mind? The national football team, known as the Orange Tornado, players whose names often start with Van, iconic windmills, vibrant tulip fields, or something else, or perhaps the hints suggested by the title of this video. Now, let's start by understanding where the Netherlands is located. The country lies in northwestern Europe, sharing land borders with Belgium and Germany while facing the North Sea. The Netherlands is known as one of the lowest-lying countries in the world in relation to sea level. Beyond its famous tulip industry, iconic windmills, and century-old seawalls, the Netherlands is also renowned as a small nation with great achievements. Its official name is the Kingdom of the Netherlands. In Dutch, Netherlands literally means lowlands. This name originates from the fact that most of the Netherlands' land is at or below sea level, with over 25% of its territory lying beneath it. These unique geographical conditions have driven the Dutch to continuously innovate. Just as the Vietnamese say, in hardship, wisdom arises. They have become world-leading experts in constructing seawalls, water management systems, and flood defenses to combat harsh natural challenges. Like other countries in northern and western Europe, the Netherlands has a temperate maritime climate. The North Sea winds bring mild winters and cool summers. With few natural barriers like high mountains, the country's climate remains relatively consistent across different regions. With its cool and pleasant climate year-round, the Netherlands is undoubtedly an attractive destination for many travelers. When mentioning the Netherlands, the most famous city is Amsterdam. However, the country's administrative center is located elsewhere. The head of state, the current monarch of the Netherlands, is King Willem-Alexander. The Netherlands consists of 12 provinces, with Dutch as the official language. However, English is also widely spoken. Studies suggest that the Dutch have the best English pronunciation among non-native speakers. With a total area of 41,500 square kilometers and a population of over 17.1 million, the Netherlands ranks among the most densely populated countries in the world. In addition to its native population, the Netherlands is home to many immigrants, mainly from geographically close nations or former Dutch colonies. Significant immigrant communities include people from Turkey, Morocco, Indonesia, and Suriname. Economically, in 2017, the Netherlands was ranked as the 6th largest economy in the European Union and 12th in the world in terms of GDP per capita. According to the International Monetary Fund, IMF, the country's GDP per capita in 2018 reached $53,000. The Netherlands is also among the world's top 10 exporters and importers. The Dutch economy is highly open and internationally oriented. The country is home to many globally recognized brands, including Heineken Beer, Philips Electronics, and the Anglo-Dutch oil company Royal Dutch Shell. It is also the headquarters of Unilever, a multinational corporation specializing in food, beverages, cleaning products, and personal care. Today, not all of these brands are entirely Dutch-owned. Some have been fully or partially transferred through mergers and acquisitions. Those are the fundamental facts about the Netherlands. Now, let's dive into more fascinating details, including the one you've been waiting for. The Netherlands is the lowest-lying country in Europe, low in terms of geographical elevation. Around 25% of its land area is below sea level, and about 60% of the Dutch population lives at an elevation of just 5 meters below sea level. The highest point in the Netherlands is only 322 meters above sea level, while the lowest point reaches 7 meters below sea level. Schiphol Airport in Amsterdam, which welcomes millions of tourists each year, is located at an elevation of 3 meters below sea level. While the Netherlands is geographically low, its people stand tall, literally. The Dutch are the tallest population in the world. According to scientific studies, this is due to a combination of factors, including genetics, nutrition, social welfare, low stress levels, and favorable environmental conditions. Some Dutch people even jokingly attribute their height to the country's abundant dairy supply. After all, this is the land of the Dutch milkmaid. The Netherlands also has the highest population density in Europe. As mentioned earlier, the country has an average of 500 people per square kilometer. However, for comparison, this figure excludes microstates like Vatican City and Monaco, which are extremely small in size. 1/5 of the Dutch population consists of foreigners. According to statistics from 2016, about 20% of the Netherlands population has foreign origins. This cultural diversity is especially evident in Amsterdam, where more than 150 nationalities live and coexist. Another fascinating fact, both geographically and socially, is that an entire Dutch province was created through land reclamation. Flevoland became an official province in 1986 and was largely formed from reclaimed land. What was once open sea is now habitable land, thanks to the Dutch expertise in building dikes and reclaiming land from the water. The Netherlands is famous for its windmills, and to this day, more than 1,000 of them remain standing, dating back to the mid-19th century. Traditionally, windmills have been used for various purposes, from water management to grinding grain. While some are still in commercial use today, most serve as historical landmarks and tourist attractions. One particular windmill area from a mid-19th century has even been designated as a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Many people associate the Netherlands with tulips and assume they are native to the country. However, that's not the case. Tulips were imported from Turkey in the 16th century and have since become an important part of Dutch culture. At one point, the Netherlands experienced a tulip mania, a speculative frenzy over tulip bulbs that spread across the country in the 1630s. Prices soared to the point where a single tulip bulb could cost as much as a house. This led many farmers to shift to tulip cultivation, but when the market suddenly collapsed, countless people were plunged into poverty. During the final years of World War II, famine struck the Netherlands, and people discovered that tulip bulbs could be eaten as a last resort for survival. Today, the country celebrates National Tulip Day as a tribute to its deep connection with this flower. We've previously talked about Sweden, known for having some of the most comfortable prisons in the world. However, the Netherlands has taken it a step further. Many of its prisons have had to close due to a shortage of prisoners. A lack of inmates might sound surprising or even unbelievable, but it's a reality in the Netherlands, something many other countries can only dream of. The crime rate in the Netherlands is remarkably low. In fact, in 2009, statistics showed that 19 prisons had to be closed due to a lack of inmates. The Dutch can sometimes be unbelievably kind. One incredible fact is that you won't see stray cats, dogs, or any abandoned pets roaming the streets of the Netherlands. The reason? Every pet in the country is well cared for within households, and there are no cases of pet abandonment. Additionally, the Dutch government has implemented strict policies to prevent animal cruelty, enforcing strong laws against abuse. But the Dutch don't just care for domestic pets, they also extend their compassion to wildlife. The Netherlands has even built artificial wildlife crossings, special bridges and tunnels designed for animals. While this might sound unusual, it's actually an incredible initiative to protect nature. Despite the construction of highways through forests, these wildlife corridors allow animals to move freely between different habitats without being endangered by traffic. This reflects the Dutch people's deep respect and appreciation for wildlife. Loving nature also means protecting the environment. And what better way to do so than by cycling? The Netherlands holds the title for the most bicycles per capita in the world. Yet another fascinating fact about this remarkable country: no traffic jams, no need to search for parking spots, and no suffering from vehicle emissions. These are just some of the reasons why cycling is so popular in the Netherlands.